Thinking outside the box isn't about destroying rules. It's about bending them just enough to unlock new angles. It's about shaking your brain awake when it's drifting into routine mode, and reminding yourself that creativity is not random luck. It's a skill you actively train. When you shift perspective and look at a problem from a new angle, you start seeing solutions that were invisible before. And sometimes, the best ideas come from the most unexpected mental detours. Try looking at a problem like someone completely different than you. Pretend you're a comedian, or a child, or a scientist who has never heard of the usual way of doing things. That shift alone rewires how you think, because perspective is often the real lock, and switching angles is the key. Then there's the absurd stuff, the weird stuff, the stuff that makes no logical sense at first glance. Odd ideas break mental walls when you let yourself brainstorm without limits. Even ridiculous limits, you shake loose hidden possibilities. It's like loosening rusty gears in your mind so fresh thoughts can move through again. Routine is comfortable, but it numbs creativity, so breaking routine is one of the fastest ways to reawaken your thinking. Small changes count. Doing something differently tells your brain this day is not going to run on autopilot, and that shift alone can help spark new ideas. Stepping out of rhythm signals your mind to start paying attention again. Visualization adds another layer of creative power. When you mentally rehearse a solution, step by step, the brain behaves like the action is already happening. This is why athletes rehearse mentally before they compete. Visualization primes neural pathways. It makes ideas feel more real, more possible, and easier to act on. Now here's one of the simplest and most powerful creative triggers: asking the question why not. Most people ask why and stop there, but the better question unlocks new directions. Why not opens a door. It challenges imagined limits. It flips doubt into permission. It invites unconventional thinking instead of shutting it down. And here's another truth: creative energy grows when you combine minds that don't think alike. People who see the world differently and think differently bring fuel you don't have on your own. Collaboration with odd perspectives can instantly expand your thinking, especially when those ideas feel strange or unconventional at first. Failure is also part of this process, not as punishment, but as discovery. Mistakes are experiments, each one teaches something. Creativity rewards those who experiment boldly, not perfectly. Every misstep is another data point, a clue, a direction. Creativity blooms when you remove the fear of being wrong. Finally, trust your gut. You know that subtle internal nudge, that instinct that says try this instead. Intuition is often the bridge between logic and creativity. It connects what you consciously know with what your subconscious already noticed. That inner signal is part of creative thinking. It's the spark that jumps first. Thinking outside the box is not magic, it's not luck, it's a set of habits. And when you use those habits consistently, perspective shifting, absurd idea testing, routine breaking, visualization, curiosity, and experimentation, creativity becomes reliable instead of random. It becomes a skill you can count on. That's how you unlock better ideas. By choosing to think differently on purpose.